In addition, they hate family. If you are a passive man, you are allowing harm and evil to come to your wife and kids. If you read the storyline of 1 Kings 16, it's Naboth's family for generations, and it just says, and they were evil, and the next generation was more evil, and the next generation was more evil, and the next generation was more evil. And then Elijah comes and he says, unless all this changes, unless you lead your family, unless you worship God, unless you put an end to sin, I'm going to see God destroy your family and kill your son. And you know what he does? Nothing. I mean, you would think if your family had been broken and damaged for generations and God was saying, I got a bounty on your son's head. You better go make some changes and have him lead some changes. No, I don't do that. That would be a lot of conflict with my wife and maybe conflict with my son. And that seems like a lot of work and a lot of responsibility. And so what happens is generations of his family are cursed, and God kills his wife, and God kills his son. You know there's no freaking fight in a man when he won't even get in the fight to protect his own children. That's an Ahab. In addition, they hate doing hard things. He's a soft guy. He's raised as a prince. Let's just say hypothetically there was a soft, beta male, redheaded prince with a witch of a wife who was high control but seductive and good in bed, and he kept going in for trauma counseling because everything in his life he sensed to be abuse that happened to him while he was eating, caviar in a castle. Let's just hypothetically say there was a guy like that. That's Ahab. He's a guy who doesn't do hard things. His whole life has been soft. He doesn't do hard things. He's a very soft man. And this is why if you're fathering sons, you need to allow them to grow in strength and resilience because character is born through adversity. And so at the end of the day, if all you've ever done is seen your son over-mothered and under-fathered, they're going to be very soft. And then it reaches the point when full adult male responsibilities come on them, they crush them because they've not been working out their whole life. They don't have the strength. That's why we have and I love you young guys, and this is me putting the dad hat on. It's saying it's not too late, but just look around. What a freaking soft generation. Physically soft, mentally soft, spiritually soft, relationally soft, responsibly soft, financially soft. And so as a man, it's like working out at the gym. You just keep pushing and getting stronger, and the resistance builds strength. He's a very soft man. He doesn't do hard things. He just doesn't do hard. Anytime there's something hard, he's out. Or he stops and he quits. The last few. Ahab's, they hate rejection. They're insecure. They're codependent. The only reason he puts up with his wife, he's too insecure to be independent. Now, she's independent, but he's dependent. He's very insecure. He's easily manipulated, controlled, run over. Even when she falsifies documents, steals land, and murders Naboth, she doesn't even ask him because she knows he doesn't have an opinion. He's like a jellyfish. Dude's got no spine whatsoever. But he hates rejection. That's why he'll tolerate and put up with unhealthy people in relationships. Because he'd rather be in an abusive relationship than alone. In addition, they reject discomfort rather. Again, generations of kingly luxury. This guy loves pleasure and comfort. He sleeps in a soft bed. He has a staff. He has a harem. He's got a chef. He's got a chariot. He's got a vacation home. He's got another vacation home. He's got another harem. I mean, his whole life is nothing but comfort. And anything that looks uncomfortable or discomforting, he's out. This is why there's a whole younger generation of men who won't leave their mother's house even though they're in their 20s and 30s. It's comfortable here. She pays the bills. She pays for the internet. Mom takes care of me. And the point is this, at some point you've got to stop nursing. And it should be before 30. Otherwise, you're going to end up like Ahab, just soft and dependent for the rest of your life.